could be improved, which is really, really cool. So when you're exercising, or going for your hike, or going for your walk, you'll actually see improvements just by doing this breathing technique. So we're gonna start with that, which means I need you to lay on the ground, and we're just gonna lay flat. So you can either bring your knees up if you want, or you can bring them all the way down. I'm just gonna lay nice and flat. I'm gonna be your little counter. So I want you to only breathe out of your nose throughout this whole practice this morning, to really train your lungs to take in that air and utilize it, and slow down your breath. So right now, let's just take our time to just breathe evenly in our nose, in and out of our nose. Okay, now with this technique, I want you to kind of get on the same level as me. So I'm going to start to inhale, and when I do that, I'm going to count to 6, inhale, and then exhale for 6 seconds. So I'm going to be your little counter here, so get ready. 3, 2, 1, let's inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale through your nose. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and do that again. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale it all out. Feel your body deep down into the mat. Now just do nice, easy breathing. Okay. Now, while you're laying here, take your right hand and create a fist in that hand. And I want you to squeeze, 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 squeeze that just your right hand. Feel the tension going up your arm. Feel the tension in your fingers. 3, 2, 1, and relax that hand. Let it just fall open as it wants. Now go over to your left hand. Squeeze your fist. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. As tight as you can. For 3, 2, 1, and relax that hand. Now what I want you to do is flex your toes. Both of your feet toes should be flexed. So open up those digits. Expand, expand, expand. Feel that feeling in their toes. And now I want you to crunch those toes down and pretend that you're creating a fist with your toes. So curl those toes and squeeze, 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 squeeze. For another 3, 2, 1, and release your feet. Good. Now, going up your legs, I want you to squeeze your quads. So that means you're going to really clench those top muscles of your leg here. And you'll feel like your feet come off the ground. Or maybe they don't, they might stay on the ground, and that's totally fine. But you should be able to squeeze so it lifts your heels up and hold that. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo. Let the knees come down. Now let's go on up to our core here. If you want to, you can actually bring your knees up into a bent position. And let's breathe in, exhale, contract your core, and hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax everything. So if your knees were up, now relax everything. Feel your body now. Do you feel tingling? Do you feel any tight spots? Do you feel like your body's nice and loose now? How does your body feel? This is a good thing to do every single morning, and that way you become tuned with how your body is in this present moment. And the more yoga I do, the more I can feel my body, which is really, really, really cool. And I can, for me personally, laying here, I feel my heel kind of giving me a little glitch, so I'm just starting to do some ankle rolls. So if you find any kind of areas, especially in your joints, just kind of move them around right now if you feel like they're a little tight. And we're going to do it together in a second, but just go ahead and start to move your wrists and your ankles in circle motion, or flex and dorsiflex just to wake them up. And breathing in and out like we were in the beginning, through your nose. And unfortunately I can't go through my nose the whole time because I have to talk to you, but keep going in and out, nice and easy. Moving those ankles and your wrists around right now. Good. Now bringing our knees back up to the chest. Both knees up. And go ahead and lift that butt up if you need to adjust your back a little bit. Now we're going to extend one leg out straight from our hip, and then we're going to raise it up tall, okay? So then we're going to go back down to knees to chest. Alternating each side, you're going to extend your leg, raise it up to the ceiling, and then bend it back down. We're going to keep doing this back and forth, waking up these muscles, waking up our hip, waking up our back. So make sure your back is staying on the ground. If you need to support it with your hands right next to you, that's a good way to keep your butt down and your back down as best you can. Good. Just making these joints up. And let's do 2 more on each side. Raise and bend. Out, raise and bend. Last one on each side. Up and down, out, up, and down. Good. Now, right from here, you're going to let your knees fall to the side. You can hang on to your knees at first and just bring them towards your armpits as you start out, and that way you warm up those insides of your thighs and maybe your hips a little bit more. And then once you get a little bit more flexible, you can reach up towards your feet and really get into that happy baby pose. With feet in the air, and you're just breathing easy right here. Jeez, got something in my throat. Good. Good job. And now let's release that, bringing our legs back to center and still on our chest. And now what I want you to do is place your hands on the sides of your body, nice and long out, reaching your fingertips out, shooting out from the sides. And you're going to let your body rotate side to side, but I want you to go all the way down and hold for a second. So you can either keep your legs straight or bent. That is entirely up to you. I'm going to keep my legs bent. I'm going to look the opposite direction and just hold here. 3, 2, 1. Engage that core. Exhale and bring those knees back up and let it continue on to the other side. We're really engaging that core, don't flop it down, just let it ease down to the ground. Hold that, look the opposite direction, and breathe evenly. Good. And on your exhale, you're going to raise those knees back up. We're going to go to that other side once more. So control that movement down towards the side. And you're going to actually close the book. So bring your arms to the side of your body too. So now you're laying on your side. Good. And you're going to have your hands together straight, coming from your chest. And what I want you to do is open the book here, keeping your legs right where they are. Upper body is twisting. You're going to follow your nose and your eyes with your, or follow your hand with your nose and your eyes, and look opposite direction of your other arm. So we're opening up this chest wall, feeling good stretch and twist in our back, in our core. Good. 3, 2, 1. Let's bring that back in and do it one more time. Out. Once you go, open it up. Good. 3, 2, 1. And close the book. Good. Bring your body back up to center and go ahead and fall to the other side. You can bring your legs down first, whatever you prefer. Keeping those knees bent or straight, up to you. Hands together on that same side that your legs are, and open up the book on that side. Oh yeah. Feel that twist. Good. And bring that arm back to center, back to the start, and do it once more. Open up it again. Get a little deeper stretch if you can. Good. 3, 2, 1, and close the book. Good. And we're gonna get back up to our knees, to our chest, and you're gonna let one leg drop down. From here, I want you to grab onto this ankle with the leg that's up towards your chest, and bring that ankle towards you. You can raise your head if you want. We're going to do that supine pigeon pose. So that means you're bringing that leg close to your chest and trying to create a little L shape there. Might be a little crunchy, but that's okay. And just hold here. Pulling and drawing a little bit closer if you can. Or just holding your leg like a little baby if you get that close to your body or not. Just feel the stretch. Good. Release that leg and let it raise up to the sky. Ooh, yep, and we're going to start to do a little bit of circles here while your leg is straight. Just warm up the hip once more. Do 3 rounds and switch directions. Keep that core nice and strong while we do this. Now hang on to the back of your knee behind your quad, or your hamstring I should say, and pull that leg towards you. Just a smidge to feel that hamstring even more. And if you can, try to point your toe and then flex your toe. So you're going to point your toe down towards you and then up to the ceiling. You're going to feel a bigger stretch in there once you bring that toe down. So go nice and easy and just feel that movement. Now turn it into a little bit of a circle rotation with your ankle. Really trying to bring that toe down and around to this widest and biggest circle you can make with your toe. I know that seems kind of big. Don't flex it too much. Just, think of drawing a circle with that toe. Switch directions if you haven't already. Go the opposite way. Good job. And hold center. Pull a little bit more if you can towards your body. And good, release that leg down to the ground. And we're gonna switch other side. Good. So remember, we're hugging our leg first. Bring that ankle up towards you as best you can, or at least pull that knee towards your armpit and hold your leg here. Good. Breathing nice and easy. Once more, really trying to keep our breath in our nose, remember. So whenever we're not doing any true hard exercise, you should try to keep it just in your nose. Good. Pull a little bit more if you can get a little extra stretch in the end here. And good. Raise that leg, release it, and let it come up to the sky. Ooh, yeah. Start to do your little circles with your whole entire leg one direction. Maintaining that core stability while you do this. And switch directions. Good job. Good. Bring your hands behind that knee, behind your hamstring. Let that leg straighten out and pull it towards you so you feel the stretch in your hamstring. And then point your toes and flex your toes. Point and flex. Yes. Good. We are moving back and forth, really trying to get that calf muscle. The whole back of the leg is going to feel this. And maybe the front of your shin when you point your toe up to the ceiling. But either way, definitely a good stretch here. And let's go ahead into circles now. Moving that toe in a big, big circle around one way. And then switch directions. Good. Nice job. Alright. Pull towards you a little bit more if you need that little last stretch here. Good. And let that leg come down. Good. Knees are bent up. And now I'm going to get into a little side view here. Alright, so now let's go ahead and keep our feet on the ground and just do a little twisty twist, keeping our knees glued together, back and forth, okay, just to get a little bit more movement. Feel that core engage, feel your back engage, your legs are getting a little bit more warmed up, feeling your butt get a little massage on the mat. And here we go. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Good. And now what I want you to do, get into a position where you're going to get into a bridge. We're going to just do 10 lifts of our hips. So in that bridge pose, if you need to, you can grab that block and put it in between your knees, which is super helpful when we do any kind of bridge. So I'm gonna just grab my block and put it between my knees. And now you're going to raise your butt up. Hold 3, 2, 1. Let your butt come back down. There's 1. Raise. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Down you go. That's 2. Raise. 3, 2, 1. And lower back down. Raise up. 3, 2, 1, back down, up again, 3, 2, 1, back down, knees up and exhale, 3, 2, 1, down, good, let's do 3 more, raise it up, and back down, raise, and down, raise, hold, 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 hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back down you go. Ooh, yeah. You definitely feel it more when you put something between your knees. So keep that in mind. Alright, good. Let's go ahead and bring your knees to your chest. You're going to rock your body a couple times. Get a little massage and then bring your body all the way back up to seated. Good. All right. let's get into a little straddle here. One leg is bent, one leg is straight, and keep that posture nice and tall. We are gonna first start with a little rotation. So I'm gonna keep this leg straight, reaching over towards it. You're going to try to give yourself a little twist here, and just hold that twist for a few breaths. Good, bring it back to center and bring your chest forward so it's facing that toe that's nice and straight. So this leg is just kind of hanging out here. And you're going to first go down to the point where you're like, ooh, I feel the stretch. Hold that point where you're like, okay, I feel it, I feel it. Inhale, raise. Exhale, get to that point again. Exhale, down. Inhale, raise. So you should be going to one breath down, one breath up right now. So try to exhale when you go down, inhale when you come back up, exhale down. There's gonna be some weird tightness in your hips, in your back. So go very easy on yourself when you're pulling or leaning forward here. Good, and now if you're coming up with me, let's exhale one more time down that leg. Hold, hold, hold for another 2 breaths. So try to reach for those toes as best you can. Hold this stretch. Good, and come on back up. Nice. Good. All right, bring that leg in and switch over to the other side. All right, I'm going to twist our body. So bring the arm across that leg as best you can and just twist and hold. Good. Let your neck get a good little stretch in there too. And bring your body forward. Let's get down to that point where you feel a really tightness. So facing that leg, go down, exhale, and come on back up. I don't want you to stay down there too much because you're just warming up those muscles, especially in your back, when you have to lean over your body with a bent leg. That's going to get some little bitty muscles that are probably super tight. So just keep going up and down. Timed with your breath, of course. Good, and let's do one more. Exhale down, reach, 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 and hold here. Hold, hold, hold. I want you to try to get at least 4 breaths through your nose. Good. On your next inhale, raise up. Good. And get into a complete straddle now. Oh, we're going to ride a horse. Here we go. All right, so get yourself situated. If you have to kind of lean forward, either your options. You are going to try to come forward this way, but you can also do that by supporting your back a little bit and just kind of pushing yourself from the back this way. I like this. I find this way to be a little bit more supportive for me. But, of course, that is entirely up to you. Sometimes this is nice so you can get your arms engaged too. And just hold here once you get into that position. Good. Breathe through your nose. Good. Come on back up. Keep one hand in the front of you, and then I want you to swing this arm back behind you, and then bring the arm up towards the sky, okay? So I'm just letting, my body is leaning back, so I'm something like this right now. Okay, good. Let that arm kind of fall backwards if you want a little extra stretch over your head. Woo, good. And come on back up. Okay, good. Back to center. Switching arms. Other arm is going to rotate back behind you. Feel that stretch. Ooh, yeah. And raise that arm up. And you, of course, you can keep on rounding that top arm or just keep it straight, letting your energy shoot up to the side. 3, 2, 1. And back down, rotating cartwheel out. So now, let's go ahead and do that again, except we're gonna get rid of the hold. So I'm gonna cartwheel back, okay, and up, rotate down, and back up, cartwheeling the other arm back up. And then other side, cartwheel that arm back, followed by the other arm, and then the opposite direction back. You have to work your core for this, some serious. Let's do it one more time on each side, cartwheel back. Woo. Good. And I'm super flexible, I know. You guys are doing great. Keep moving that core. These are the muscles that are hard to get. So keep on moving. It's all good. Even if you're just getting an arm movement, an arm stretch, that is something. Good. All right, coming back. And let's do a little couple more on our hands and knees. And that way we get this full spectrum and our whole body is ready to go. So instead of our little cat-cow, what I want you to do is do the cat-cow, but you're going to do it in like a circle. And if this is too hard for you, so I'm kind of pushing my ribcage to the side, down, side, up, side, down, side, up. If that's too hard, just stick to cat-cow. But this is a good way to get the whole spine moving and engaging. And of course, when you're doing this, you can feel all these little cricks and crannies. Go ahead and switch the other way if you have that coordination in you. Switch to the other side, rounding. Feeling that rib cage, belly button up to the spine, back down, rib cage moving all sorts of directions. Good. Nice. Great. Okay. Now come back to center and we're going to do just a couple fan outs. So bringing your arm up and open up to the ceiling. Exhaling. And bring that arm back down. Switching over to the other side, raise, extend those fingers back. Good, and back down. We're gonna do that one more time on each side. Just getting our chest to open up a little bit more. And back down. Good, raise to the other side. And good, bring that back down. And then get into the position where you can push your butt backwards into a child's pose. Good. Adjust yourself where you need to. Really try to get a little bit deeper and deeper. If your arms are bothering you up above you, then bring them down to the side and just hold here. Good. Get your fingertips ready. We're going to bring our bodies back up to a tabletop and let's sit on the ground for a little bit of a head roll to finish our practice. Make sure our necks are nice and loose from all the movement. So go ahead, once you get there, start to circle in one way. Still just breathing through your nose, keeping your spine nice and tall. Pretending that there's a string coming from your chest and going up, out to the sky. Someone pulling on that string to bring your chest up. Good. Go ahead and switch to the other way, other direction. And once you come back around, come center, look to the side one way, just to get a little bit more stretch in there. And if you want to, you can bring that opposite arm, the other arm behind your back. Good. And really just feel that stretch go right into that shoulder. If you want to, you can kind of start to look down while you're down to your armpit, down to your knee, and then down to the center of your body, and then raise it up. Okay, let's go to the other side. You can bring that hand behind your back, look to the side of you, feeling that stretch, letting the shoulder drop down, don't let that shoulder come up. Feeling that lengthening. And then just like the last time, as you feel you need, go ahead and drop that nose down towards your armpit, down towards your knee. Hold that there if you feel it like it's tight. And then keep going down until you're about center of body. And then come on back up. Good. Namaste, everybody. Yay. Very, very good job. So, there's your Thursday. Everybody gonna make core foundation tonight? Hopefully.